Welcome to Metal Detecting Wisconsin. It's Saturday, November 14th. It's 29 degrees outside. The winds are 10 to 15 miles per hour right now. And it is sunny out, that's one good thing. But the temperature is supposed to go up to around 40 today. But as the temperature goes up, the winds are supposed to increase, so it's going to be a cool day for detecting. I'm on my way to meet my buddy Tim, Ill Digger. You can follow him on Instagram and YouTube and all the forums that he's on. He's also under Ill Digger. So originally we had a plan to meet for a new property that I got permission for in the spring. It's perfect conditions right now on that property. The corn was been harvested and the farmer plowed, but he wanted me to check in with him before I go there, and I haven't been able to get a hold of him this fall. So that's kind of on hold. So I didn't want to cancel my plans with Tim, so I went into research mode the other day, found about 7 places that I think have potential. So I went out Thursday to get some permissions, ended up with 2 solid no's for the first 2 places, which is always deflating when you get the no's, but you gotta realize you're gonna get some no's, but you're gonna get mostly yeses in my case anyway with farm fields. So I ended up getting the next 3 places. I got yeses, and I had to leave a business card for the other next one, and then the last one I stopped at, there was nobody home. So I got 3 places lined up today. The first one is an old church site. It was there in the 1878 plat map, and it's was still there in 1930. But by 1937, when they were doing the aerial photos, it was no longer there anymore. The other 2 sites is a creamery and a 1-room schoolhouse, and I'll talk a little bit about those if we get on those fields. So we have the whole day to hunt today. It's like 7:30 right now. I'm meeting Tim in about 15 minutes, and we'll be detecting, like I said, the whole day, hopefully till sundown. It's supposed to chance of rain later on this afternoon, but we've hunted in worse conditions than that, so I'm sure we'll keep going until the last moment. So today I'm filming on my iPhone 8. I told you I was going to start filming on my iPhone 12 when I got that, but I want to put that microphone to use today and see how that works out in the wind. So I'll be filming on the iPhone 8 with my chest mount and the microphone, so hopefully we'll have some better quality sound in the wind and some pretty decent video compared to what I've had in the past. But so we'll see you on the first field.
We've been here, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
It's about 15 minutes.
Tim's got his first coin here.
I got a coin. I've got 2 targets so far. I had 2 chunks of a beer can down here along the road. And I came here along here and I got a 16. And this is a coin. It looks
like a fatty Indian to me.
It looks thick. And I think I just seen a headdress right there. So we know it's either a fatty or possibly a flying eagle. Turn it into the sun a little bit. Yeah, right there's the headdress.
Fatty Indian?
Yep, fatty Indian.
You got a date on it?
I'm gonna let it dry out a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll work on it. So there we go.
We'll see a date on the
Yeah, we'll get some close up.
wrap up.
Let's see if I can do it.
So it's a good sign. We're on the right place.
Yes, sir.
The hay's a little bit longer than I thought it was. Thought it was the other day when I walked out here, but so it's going to be a tough day of swinging, or tough morning of swinging here.
This hay is about what?
I wanted to show you what the conditions are like. This hay field it's good 4 to 6 inches long, so it's not the easiest to be swinging through. Probably do better with the 6-inch coil on here, but Tim After the fatty Indian, he got a ox knob and part of a kid's whistle, I think he said. I haven't gotten anything. Square nail. We're definitely on the right site because it's, or the right area of this field because it's loaded with iron. There's Timmy way down there. Well, we moved on from the church site. On the way to these other fields, there I had that little old country church that I got permission for, so it was kind of on the way, so we decided to stop there. That turned out to be a flop. It was a lot of fill dirt around the area, and so we just decided to move on to this field. So we went to the creamery field first. That ended up being loaded with trash, but there is a lot of signals in there. Tim ended up getting a really nice croto bell. Then we moved on from there. We're at the old one-room schoolhouse site, and I was just getting a, that was this run a nickel signal. I got a button. I just dug a D buckle just before this, so it's like the back is broken off, but there might be some kind of design on it too. So I'll clean it up and show you, give you a better look at it. Tim says he's got a pretty solid 1920.
Seems a little bit bigger than a coin now.
Oh, you're down there a ways now, huh?
Yeah, here it is.
They got there.
Just a piece of copper.
Oh, nice. You've been hoping to get one of those, haven't you?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know.
Some kind of copper junk. Some kind of copper band or something.
Yeah. Crap.
I was just getting a solid 15, 16. Got a little bit of little pin. Looks like I got a couple flags. It's a neat little relic. I was getting a 17, going down up to 18, get a 16 too. Now where are we at? Oh, here we are. Coin right there. Pluck that.
That looks Indian headish, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure that's an Indian.
Is it a token?
No, it's an Indian. Yeah, 1 cent. I can see the leaves. $1800s, I think. $18 something.
Take a look at it once.
So Tim was yelling coin the same time I was. So he came over, checked mine out. We'll go see what he's got. I think he said his was Indian head numbers too. Just started to sprinkle out. They said there might be a chance of rain this afternoon. It's just starting.
Wheat penny-ish. Go up in the 20s. Expecting to see Abe on here.
Looks like an Indian to me. Is it?
I think that's Abe, ain't it? Yep, wheat penny.
Wheat penny. Okay, we're on the coins.
Alright. Yep. Moving on.
Well, this was coming in like a nickel. I had some kind of roundness in the hole. I'm thinking it's a button. Oh, it could be a war nickel. It might be a war nickel.
Yeah, it is. Sweet, on the board today with some silver. Got the P mint mark. Now, I'm not too worried about rubbing this, so I know some of you guys are probably cringing, but I got a ton of these. 1942 P. Awesome. This was a jumpy 25 all the way up to 30. And a button, and it looks like it's got the shank on it too. It's a military. That's an eagle on it. Sorry about that. I got to get used to filming with my camera, my phone. The lens is up in the corner. I'm not getting the picture centered, I know that, but it'll get better with time here. So that's a cool button. I don't know how old this is. And I'll clean it up and get some writing on it and try to figure out what it is and how old it is. It's a cool little two-piece button. Well, I'm going to show you the numbers on this one. It's coming in pretty solid like a nickel. 11, 12. I'd be real surprised if this isn't a nickel. So we'll open up the hole here and see what we got. I'll try to do this live and see how I do. Remember, this camera's chest mounted, so it's going to be I got it out of the hole, whatever it is. Sorry about the finger. Okay, where'd you go? There we go. That's way off. I think it is a nickel. Looks nickel shaped. Now where'd it go? Ah, it's a chunk of aluminum. Curse of the live dig. This was a solid 15. I think I got a penny in the hole. So it's got to be a flying eagle or a fatty Indian. Sorry, I get it in the center of the screen here. It actually looks too small to be a penny. Civil War token, I guess it could be. No, I think it's an Indian. It's got to be a fatty Indian then. I think I see 1863 on there. It's definitely a fatty Indian. I think it's 1863. And that's getting back there in age for around here. Awesome coin. That makes my day right there. When Tim found his fatty earlier, I told him if I found one of those, it'd make my day. And I guess I did. Cool. Tim just said he thinks he has a quarter. It's got a solid 30-31 on the Equinox. I'll go over there and watch him dig it up, see what we got.
This is the signal we've been waiting for all day. This has got a quarter written all over it. So I called Jeff over. He's got his camera rolling. I think I got this on super zoom. I do. So I'm gonna have you film me too, would you please?
Sure.
Double duty. We'll give everybody a shot of the screen.
Oh yeah, that's got quarter written all over it. It's a little off. That's alright. That's what we like about fields. You can dig as big a hole as you want. Make as much mess as you want. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Hunk of aluminum.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good tag.
Some kind of tag.
Yeah. It says C, or it says folded over. MC and something. Or MG and something. Check it out here.
There you go.
Get your live digging.
Well, I think I got another war nickel. There's another 11, 12. I think it jumped up to 14 a few times. Yep, that's what it is. P mint mark. $1943 this one is. That's getting a pretty solid nickel single. I had another little button. Got some kind of like flower pattern on it. Tim picked up a couple Wheaties, a V nickel, and I think that's all he's gotten. This was coming in as a deep 1920. I think I got a penny down here. I think it's a wheat penny. It's getting pretty dark out. I can't really see that well now. I think it might be a Wheatie. Yeah, I think I see a Lincoln, shape of Lincoln in there. Here's a wrap-up of the hunt. I did an infield wrap-up, but it was getting pretty dark out and it didn't turn out very well. Plus I didn't get Tim's on the wrap-up video, so I thought I'd show you this from my home and tell you what Tim found, and I'll post a picture of Tim's finds at the end of this video. So I ended up with the 2 war nickels, 42 and 43p, a couple of wheat cents, the fatty Indian, which is probably my find of the day, 1863. Ended up with 4 buttons, or 5 buttons. One of them has some gold gilding on it, and the military type button is a World War I uniform button. A couple of things I don't think were on the video is that pin that's bent up towards the top right. Doesn't have anything on it, no kind of design or any writing. And then that red reflector thing in the middle is a old bicycle reflector, I think. And then that on the left side, the plate got some kind of decorative design on it. Not sure if it's part of a buckle or what it is, but got it straightened out as good as I could. So as far as Tim goes, he ended up with 1 Indian head penny, 1897. Actually 2 Indian head pennies, but one was a fatty. The one was 1897, the other was 1864 was the fatty. A V-nickel, 1907. I think he had 3 wheat pennies, 3 or 4 wheat pennies. A number 2 Croto bell, which is probably his find of the day. Although he did have a really nice token that he found at the school site. It says good for 5 cents in trade. F. Vogel and Randolph Street, Chicago is on the reverse side of the token. So it's got like a matron head in the center of the token. Kind of looks like the old, like from on a gold coin, but really cool token. I've never seen one like it. I'll post a picture of that at the end too. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to get back there again probably at least a couple times this week to the Schoolhouse site. And then deer hunting season starts here on Saturday. So I'm probably going to try to stay off the fields, at least during deer hunting. Hopefully the ground won't freeze and I'll be able to get back out after that. Might try a few parks or something where they're not going to be deer hunting. So thanks again for watching.